welcome to Verista Biobytes, your source for all things thought leadership in the life sciences. I am Madi Casey. I'm a senior life science sourcer here at Verista, and today we're going to talk about tuition reimbursement. I am joined by Alex Griebling. She is a delivery manager at Verista. Welcome, Alex.
Hi, Madi.
And a little background for our listeners, Alex recently completed her MBA at the University of Southern Indiana, or USI, and she used Verista's tuition reimbursement program. So we are going to talk to her a little bit about her experience and just some questions about moving through that process. So Alex, to get us started, why don't you just tell us a little bit about the program overall and your general experience with it?
Sure, I'll run you through kind of what it looked like for me moving through Verista and progressing as I went through and got my degree. So the process started back in about July 2021. My manager at the time were looking into career development opportunities for me, and we started talking about the idea of going back to school and pursuing a master's. And I started doing my research on my end about what did I want to go back to school for. And ultimately, through these conversations with my manager, I decided to go back and get my MBA. And it was really good timing because as we were having these conversations, Verista had just started their tuition reimbursement program. So I saw it as a win-win opportunity and just jumped right on it to go back to school. So then in July, I worked with my manager to fill out the tuition reimbursement form. So it asks for basic information about your degree, the program you're pursuing, and then all of the financial information. So I filled out that. My manager reviewed and approved it, and then the manager of quality and training has to review as well. So I initially got my first form approved, and then I started classes in August that year. And what Verista requires is after each semester, you will fill out the tuition reimbursement form highlighting the classes you took and outlining the tuition and fees for the semester. And again, your manager will review it. The manager of quality and training will review it as well, and then it will go on to HR. So the things that we are required from Verista is we do this after each semester. And then Verista covers up to either 75% or $7,500 annually for tuition. And then Verista will cover 100% of your book and material fees. We're also required for all of our classes to get a letter grade of C or higher to get reimbursed. And so I did this process after each semester, and then I just recently finished my degree in May this year. So
yay, congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I know you said, professional development in general and talking to your manager, this felt like a good path for you. But what other things encouraged you to pursue this in your career?
I ultimately wanted to move into more of a leadership role, and being younger, I knew that I didn't have as much experience. So I ultimately wanted to kind of supplement my professional experience with some knowledge to help me grow as a leader and prepare myself for ultimately now the delivery manager role. So again, I had those conversations with my manager, identifying this is what I wanted my career to look like. And then it just helped me solidify that getting my MBA would be the best option.
Yeah. So that goes really nicely into my next question. Looking at your job now as a delivery manager with Verista, how do you feel like getting your MBA has helped you find success in that role?
As part of my program at USI, we're required to take classes on management and people skills. So it really helped me prepare from the people management side to be ready to take on the challenges that you'll experience as part of being a delivery manager.
Awesome. Perfect. And then, looking at people that may be considering taking advantage of this at Verista, what advice would you give them looking at this program?
The two biggest pieces of advice I have is the first being do your individual research on what degree you want to pursue and what programs offer. So one of the things that I really liked about USI's MBA program was that it was completely remote and it was asynchronous, so I could fit in all of my coursework and homework with how my work schedule and personal life was looking for the week. So it was a really good program that was designed for working professionals. So a lot of the professors understood that you had a 40-hour work week commitment. You had maybe family or personal commitments as well. So it was just structured really, really great that, it fit perfect with my lifestyle. So that's why I encourage people look into these different programs that different universities offer and find what works for you. And the second piece of advice I have is start these conversations early with your manager, especially if you're not sure what you want to do or you want your career to look like. But also, it does take time to get things approved with your manager, with quality and training and HR. So start these conversations earlier so that way you can get everything approved and then you can sign up for your classes and there's no issues up front.
Perfect. Well, this was super informative. Is there any final thoughts that you want to give about your experience or the program overall?
I think one of the really cool things about Verista is, that we're really big on employee growth and career development. And so this is one of the great opportunities that Verista offers. So I encourage anyone who's looking to continue to grow their career, especially a lot of our younger engineers, this would be a great opportunity for you to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think it's one of the best perks that we offer and really prioritizing the growth of our team.
Absolutely.
So if you guys are interested in more information, you can visit verista.com/careers. That'll give you some more information on our benefits like the tuition reimbursement program and any of our open positions. But thank you so much, Alex. It was lovely to talk to you today, and we will see you next time on Verista Biobytes.
Thanks, Maddie.